Hey everybody, back with another amazing video for you. I'm Greg with Drifter Journey, and today we're going to be talking about a affordable awning setup. So our last van had a $2,000 electric awning that went in and out, and it wasn't super reliable. So on this build, we decided to go with a cheap option. This is actually going to be the first time I've set it up completely, so we'll see how that goes. But you're going to want to check out our affordable roof rack video because you need something to attach it to. So what I'm using here is a Kelty 3-season camp tarp. You could use whatever you want, square tarp, different shaped tarp. So they're all going to be slightly different to figure out how to get it to mount up there and to the ground. And then we've got a couple of these super beefy stakes that if the ground's real hard, you can use those, and I just use a wrench to put them in. We'll show you shortly. We have some of the orange screw stakes, which are plastic versions of that work for slightly softer ground. And then I just grabbed a regular tent stake that I had laying around to show you different stake options. And then for our pole situation, we have the Pariah adjustable tarp poles, which I'll assemble and show you later. And then some Mountain Smith steel poles. So obviously there are different types of poles. You can get whatever you need, get it figured out. So what I'm gonna do is just put this thing up, and I'll show you what I did on the top of the van to get it to mount. And then see if I get it right the first try. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we did. I pulled the end cap off of here. But what we have, if you can see it, is bolt up through the bottom with a washer holding it in the channel. Washer on the top, a lock washer, and then a nut, and then our wing nut to put the tarp on it. Alright, so you may want a ladder or whatever works for you. But we took these wing nuts and I bolted them into our roof channel. The grommet's going to set down on the wing or on the bolt, and we just wing nut it into place. So we're going to assemble our poles. And so if you had a square tarp, you're going to use only 2 poles. And you probably want to put 4 guy lines for them. Being that ours is not square, there are room for 4 poles. So I'll just do a guy line for each of those. And I have not tested which would be stronger yet, but I'm going to take a second to assemble these off camera. So this part might be a 2-person job, but I'm going to attempt it solo. See if I can do it. I'm going to put my first pole up. I'm just going to loop it a couple times to get it held in place. So I would normally go around up through a slip knot, and then you can pull tension on it, but that's when I have better stakes. I'll adjust it. Put a real stake in. But let's see how hard the ground is here now, because I struggled before. Use any combination of knots that works for you. All right, there you have it, guys. That's an affordable awning solution for your van. We did have this at an event last weekend. Had it set up just tied to the rack before I put those wing nuts up there. And I think 3 expensive awnings were lost to wind, and this thing held up great. So worst case scenario, it blows away. It doesn't cost that much either. So if you have someone to help you put it up, or you can get it figured out yourself, this is probably the way we would go in the future.